Hello! Today I want to show you our Trackingplan connector for Looker Studio, which allows you to instantly check the data quality of each of your plans in Trackingplan directly from Google's tool to easily identify if something needs your attention. This works in combination with the daily digests you already receive, but brings that visibility into Looker Studio. Since it's a native connector built by Trackingplan, you can use the data however you like, and treat this dashboard as just one example of what you can build. At a glance, the example report we're sharing has two main sections. One that shows data per plan, and one that lets you see data for all your plans at once. You can easily switch between plans to analyze each one in detail. The report shows how many events you have, how many of them have warnings, how many events marked as starred in Trackingplan have issues, and how many unique properties or parameters with problems Trackingplan has detected. Based on all that, Trackingplan's Looker Studio connector calculates a data quality score from 0 to 100, with scores above 90 generally meaning things are in good shape. That's the general overview we can see at a glance, but if we want, we can also break it down by provider. For example, here in GA4, the data quality score is 100. We can see 4 events with warnings, and none of our important events we marked as starred have issues, so the score remains very high. On the other hand, in Segment, we have 21 events with problems and 8 properties with warnings, which end up affecting our overall quality score. You can also see how the data quality score has evolved over time per provider. The default is the last 30 days, but you can easily change that. And we've also added charts for the 3 main variables, by event, by starred event, and by property, showing us how the number of issues has evolved over time. All this gives us a quick, at-a-glance overview of everything. And of course, we can filter our data in the report. For example, if we want to focus only on a specific provider, like Google Analytics 4. Now, if you want to get a high-level view of all your plans in Trackingplan, let's say you're an agency with 3 apps from different clients, there's also a global view that shows all this data grouped by plan, in this case by each of your clients. This provides you with the data quality score by plan and shows you where the issues are for each one, so you can instantly compare your different projects or clients without having to jump from plan to plan. Now, let's move on to the next part, how to actually use this data. In Looker Studio, just click the Make a Copy button on the report. This will let you connect it to your own Trackingplan data. You'll see a menu asking if you want to create a report using this new Trackingplan data source. Since there's an official community connector for Looker Studio, just click Copy Report. This will open a new Looker Studio window where we will need to connect our data. But before we do that, let's first authorize the connector. Finally, it will ask you to log into your Trackingplan account. Once connected, you'll be able to see all your provider data, broken down by day or by destination. Let's refresh the data. Here we've connected a user with just one plan, but you'll be able to see the same report, now fully connected to your own data. The last step is to allow the community visualizations. For it, just click Allow and you're all set to share and explore the report however you like. Thanks for watching, and as always, feel free to reach out if you have any questions or need help getting started. Happy tracking!